Hey guys, welcome. Hi Melanie. Oh, you've been having Ruth withdrawals. Oh, really nice to see you guys. Welcome to artfulstampin.co.uk. It's Ruth here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK, and I get to demonstrate all these gorgeous products and play with different artsy kind of techniques and things because I just like to share and show you guys how you can do this at home. So I'm going to be sticking to one stamp set today, bit of a shocker for those of you who know me, because this stamp set has just got so much to it that I think, you know, with a few sort of technique tips, you could create sort of an infinite amount of different looks. But we're going to focus on blending and stamping today and how, you know, you can make it work first time. All right, first time. It's sometimes we want to make a card and we don't want to spend that time overthinking it, over practicing, you know, you haven't got time. So this technique I hope will help you just be able to make gorgeous cards straight off the bat, as they say. So welcome everybody. Thank you for popping in today. I'm so sorry I didn't do a video last night. It's kind of those sorry not sorry moments. Sorry I didn't do it, but at the same time we had an impromptu evening with some friends and it got late, and I thought, you know what, if I do it going live, I won't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning, so because it takes me a bit of time to wind down after a live, so I decided to be a good girl and go to bed. Right, so those of you who follow me on Instagram and my Facebook, you would have seen that I shared this card that I stamped the other day. Now that wasn't the first one, so I want to show you, this was my first attempt, just to say, you know, I don't get things right straight away. I have to practice at it, and this was a classic lesson in how I can be inspired by somebody else, but actually I have to make it my own. And this technique, I tried to emulate one that I'd seen Tracy do from Lavinia Stamps. Gorgeous card crafter and stamper and inker, beautiful work, but it just didn't work for me, and so I tried having a slightly different approach to it, and then I ended up creating this one, which I was much more happier with. Now of course sometimes it's just first go, you know, nerves, and you don't always get it right, but actually it just showed me again that you've got to keep going, that it's okay not to get it perfect the first time, try again, but when you do that first one where you go, not sure about it, question why. Why doesn't it look right? Why aren't you happy with it? So for me here, it was the placement of the butterfly I wasn't happy with because I wanted to get another butterfly in there. I didn't actually like the harsh line, but I did like the idea of it being clearer in the middle. So I will tell you how I ended up with this one so that you don't have to make a mess with that one, but you can go straight to it. Right, now this is the point where I'm looking around my desk going, where's my cardstock? Because I've gone and popped it away and I should have left it on my desk. So I'm just going to grab some, see if I've got some pieces here. Yes, I do. See if I need to cut another few. I've got that one. Got those. Yeah, there we go. Right, that'll do. So the first thing I would say about getting fantastic results with the ink blending, it's all about the colour choices. So I have spoken about using a colour wheel in the past, and I would say it's still a very handy dandy thing to have. I'm just trying to see if I've got mine to hand, but I don't think I do. So I will just show you from the colours that we have with Stampin' Up what I suggest you should do. Now I just used 2 colours for this because they were both dark or mid colours. If I'd chosen maybe a lighter colour, I perhaps would have put an additional 3rd colour in there, but because these, you know, Granny Apple Green and Pretty Peacock are quite strong colours, I was able to do 2nd, 3rd generation stamping and get the variation on it. So in terms of the colour choices then, I would choose colours that perhaps are not too far from each other on the colour wheel. So like I don't know, a purple and a blue, for example, or let's think, a red and an orange. So colours that are close together on the colour wheel. So you're not doing something too far out on the other side of the colour wheel. Now the other thing you could then play with is maybe have two colours that are together on the colour wheel and then something that's on the opposite side. But that's for when you're getting a bit more, you know, adventurous. But we'll stick to two colours for now and go from there. Now I just put that purple and blue together and I think that would be quite fun to start off with. So if I grab Pacific Point, because I haven't used that for absolutely ages, and Gorgeous Grape. Now it does help that in the Stampin' Up catalogue these two colours are actually together. So if you need a guide, do check out how the catalogue is laid out, because that can sometimes really help. Okay, so now with my first one, I cut out a circle from just a piece of copy paper. So there's my circle and there's my other piece, the negative piece. And I masked and then blended, and then I took it away and then blended on the inside to create this very definitive circle. Now that's what I ended up not really liking. So I will give you a tip as to what I just ended up doing, or I'll tell you what I ended up doing. Right, I'll say a quick hello to everybody. Hello everybody, nice to see you. Hi, Donna, isn't it? Taffy Crafting, I'm just going to get the names right. Melanie, Marilyn, Jane. Hi Martina, hi Nessa. I know it is a Saturday, it's because I skipped Friday. I thought I'd pop on today. You just finished watching the Jelly Plate one. Ah, right, okay, thank you. Okay, so now I was going to also show you using our Stampin' Up sponges, because I know not everybody's able to get hold of those blending brushes that I've been using lately, and just go over a couple of tips now if you're going to use the Stampin' Up sponges, and also the newer ones, because years ago Stampin' Up sponges were slightly different, and I think that they give a slightly different result now. So here we go. Right, I know it looks red, it's not really red, they've been through the wash. So you just get your ink by stroking into the pad, but I would actually start off your page and almost get rid of most of the ink. I know that might sound nuts, but if you don't do that, you could end up with quite dark spots. You see, I can see already that I had quite a dark amount on there. And I would just come on very gently and just blend a little bit at a time. See, already I'm not quite happy with that because I can see these little ink spots. But anyway, it will blend out in a second, I'm sure. Just keep going. Okay, so I'm just doing sort of splodges of colour. Fairly randomish, but very soft. I just wanted a very soft effect. Right, I think I'm going to try that again because I feel like I had too much blue on that one. I know what, let's just turn you over. Let's start again. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I definitely had too much ink on there to start off with. Hi, Crafty Kaza. Oh gosh, you're up early. Hi Linda. Hi Kathy. Hi Tashana. Hi Janice. Oh dear, did you see what I just did then? I forgot to clean off on the side. So this is what happens when you don't clean off. You can get these kind of like bigger splotches. Now, don't think that just because you use these, that gets rid of that problem, because you still got to kind of like dab off even if you use one of these brushes. Okay, but the effect is, the overall effect is slightly softer, and I feel like you can build up the colour a bit slower. Okay, so I'm hoping Stampin' Up are going to stock some of these soon, because it's a little bit frustrating to kind of be using products that I can't sell, and I just think yeah, a little bit more helpful. Okay, so there we go. I've done my little bit of blending. I forgot to leave a space in the middle. Never mind. Right, we'll get on with it. So then, this is the point where I would bring in my little circle, which has already gone walkies. Oh well, I'll use my old one here. And then bring in these beautiful leaves. I've got leaves. I've got, but those are the speckles from Waterfront. This leaf here, this is gorgeous. And then I'm also using the butterflies from Butterfly Wishes because they're just so gorgeous. And then I've got another leaf here as well. And I do believe there are some little flowers. Are they still in here? Yes, they are. I've got that flower there. And there should be another one on my desk somewhere. Oh dear, where's it gone? Oh well, we'll find it in a second. Right, so let's start with, oh, should we go for purple leaves and blue flowers? So I'm going to ink that up well, stamp, and then stamp again, but I'm going to move slightly in so I don't get that line showing. Let's get you in a bit closer. Okay. Now inking up with Pacific Point and this lovely flower here. Oh, I should have held that down for a little bit longer. It does help to hold them down just for a few seconds so that that ink will really absorb in. There we go. No, nearly wrong colour then. Hi, Christine. Oh, such dedication. Okay, then we've got these little blue flowers, so although I could probably fit another blue one in there, it'd be nice just to have a play with these blue flowers as well. And then I think it's time for speckles, you know. Let's get some purple speckles in there. Hi, Wendy. What's Martina saying? Good, one set I do not have to buy. What, is that because you've got it already? Okay, so now I want to almost blend that very harsh contrast of where it's inked and not inked. I want to kind of blend it in, so that's what I'm using the speckles for now, to kind of bridge that gap, but I still want it to be a specific gap. And when I did this on the other one, it just kind of, it felt right, it just all fit into place. So now to do my gorgeous butterfly. I love this butterfly. Now I want to leave space somewhere for another one, so I might go up here this time. There we go. And then that little one down there. There we go. Then I could do second generation stamping up there. Let's do another little one there, and one there, like that. Okay. So, oh, I just love the look of this. So kind of like ethereal and magical looking, isn't it? Now, I would stamp my fairy stamp, although it's gone walkies. I've tidied it away somewhere safe, and I can't find it. I'll have to find it soon. Right, who would like to suggest some new colours? Or I shouldn't say who, I should say go for it, guys. Can you suggest to me then 2 colours that sit next to each other on a colour wheel? And I will do another one just to prove to you it works. We can just get away with using 2 colours, a sponge and 1 stamp set, and you can get some beautiful results. Now what I might do is mix up the layout to show you what else you can do with it, and we'll have some fun, shall we? But definitely would redo some sponging or some blending, ink blending as it were. The new Misty Moonlight. Okay, so Misty Moonlight, now that could be tinged with purple or green. What would you like to see it with? Who said that? Vanessa. Hi, Nessa. Purple or green? Highland Heather and So Saffron. Oh, now Highland Heather and So Saffron have got a colour in between it, so I will come to that one later because I want to demonstrate how you can do 3 colours. Oh no, Highland Heather and So Saffron are actually opposite. What am I talking about? So no, that will be good for me to demonstrate how you can have 2 together and 1 complementary. So Highland Heather, So Saffron. So if we do, so yellow and green are together, and then if we put, that's on the other side. So I'll do those ones in a second. Nessa says green. Ah, Jane says just jade. Yeah, that's a good combination. Right, so we'll do those ones first, and then what was the other one that Janice suggested? Green and yellow. Okay. Right, just for the sake of time, I'm going to end up using my brushes because it's a little bit easier to do that than to get a fresh sponge. So this time I'm going to be a little bit more mindful to just sort of sponge in this area here because I didn't on the other one, and actually almost just go round in a circle so that we end up with that sort of vignette effect where we have got a little bit of space in the middle. You see how it's so much softer, this technique with the brushes. Hi, Jennifer Miller. So I'm just going in with the Just Jade now. And the lovely thing is that actually when you do combine colours, you do get a third colour. And it's always going to be, you know, it's always going to complement it because it's made up of the 2. Now just be aware that if you place your fingers down, you can sometimes end up leaving oils on your card, and I can see there are little splotches there where I've obviously touched the card. Now a tip for that is to get your embossing buddy and just run your fingers over it before you have to hold down your cardstock, and then it the oils don't transfer so much. Hi Deborah, 2 AM in the morning. Haha. You've just used fairies and dandelion seeds. Oh, fun, Wendy. Hi Wanda. Right, where's my circle gone? So I'm just going to grab my circle. This time I want to use this fabulous leaf. Oh, and I've just remembered what I missed out from the last one as well, and I'll make sure I do that. So now this colour can probably be stamped 3 times and you still get this lovely, very faded, but still there impression. Hi Melanie. She's listening and glancing. That's fine. I'll get in my head, I'm counting to 3. Maybe I should just say artful stampin, artful stampin, artful stampin. There we go. I didn't ink it up properly. Never mind. Right, we've got the Misty Moonlight now for the flowers. Oh, I can't believe I've already misplaced one of those stamps. So I'm just going to have a quick look on my desk and see if I can find it. It's that little bud one. That one there. Oh, I could cheat and use some of these actually, couldn't I? Because that's got a flower in it. I was playing with it just the other night. It shouldn't have gone far. Unless it's already pinged off onto my floor. Oh well. We'll go with this one again. Okay, I can feel Misty Moonlight is very juicy. Oh, I didn't ink it up properly. We'll hide it. Now, actually, I did have a question. I think it was on Facebook. What happens if you mess up? And I said, well, there are ways you can kind of hide that. So did you see that I didn't quite ink it up properly? So I stamped another one nearby it to hopefully detract from it. Yes, so I've just used Just Jade. And I'm now using Misty Moonlight. I don't know, let me turn it this way. Now this stamp is distinctive, so it's not going to be as strong as these ones because it's designed to create a bit of a watercolour effect. But that's okay. I am still stamping off though. So the further away I'm getting from my central focal point, I'm trying to go lighter. Then we've got this lovely little flower as well. That's a really good idea, Christine. Why did I not think of that? I will do it on the next one. Okay, so that's my piece stamped. So in come the speckles. And I think I'll use green this time. Yep. And this is just to help disguise my harsh lines. Just because they're pretty. Now, the thing that I forgot to do on the last one was to use the word stamps. So let's go for, use the word smile. I keep dropping my phone, knocking my phone over. Oh, now I've got ink on it. Oh dear. Right. So I've got the word stamp here, and I want this sort of dotted into the foliage really. So I'm going to stamp it and then stamp again, stamp again. I don't know why I stamped off then. So you just get these little words running in the background there. Right, so butterfly, I think I'm just going to go for one this time. Right in the middle. Hi Glenna, hi Dee Dee. Oh, bye Dee Dee. Okay, take care. Did I manage to get the splinter out of my arm? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. It was also my finger. I had one here as well. And I just spent one evening digging it out when I got it out. And I was so pleased I did because it was really annoying. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. I think if I put one there, it's going to feel like I've just got butterflies in each corner, and I don't want to go that way. Okay, that's nice. I like that one. So let's have a look. We've done that one and that one. And it's interesting, as this colour is sort of drying, it's quite dusky, that blue. Oh, excuse me. Still got notifications going on here. There we go, get rid of that. Right, so the other person said, someone else said, was it orange? Was it Janice? Did you say orange and yellow? Is that Janice? Green and yellow, sorry, Janice said green and yellow. Okay, I can do that. I've got those colours on my desk. And then I will do I've got the purple, green and yellow to the side as well. Yeah, my parents were nurses. just kind of get on with it really. The only thing is afterwards is just you've got to watch for infection. You know, just keep an eye on it. If it starts to go red, then you go to the doctor. Sorry, this is not I'm not advising anybody to do this. Of course, you should go straight to your doctor and get them to do it. Yes, tea tree. Yeah, I probably did rub a bit of tea tree in afterwards, actually. That's what I do tend to do. Right, now I'm fearing that my fingers are very inky, and I'm just going to start transmitting ink to my cardstock, but never mind. Right, try and be a good girl. Look, I'm just going to clean my fingers. Right, yellow and green. So I've got a bit of Daffodil-Delight. And I think because I used Granny Apple Green before, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Old Olive. Now, Old Olive's a good one because you can really stamp off a few times with Old Olive and get lots of lovely shades. So I'm going to clean my brush because I used it on the jade before. Oh, look, not used. Get some yellow on here. Okay, I'm going to go again. I'm just going to go round and round and round in a circle just to kind of get my layout. There may be darker spots in some areas. Old Olive's your favourite green. Yeah, it's a good one. And when mixed with other colours, it's just fab. Look, see how it blends with the yellow so nicely. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I've ended up doing a darker splodge than I intended to there. Right, where's my circle? There it is. Right, I'm going to try Christine's little tip. She said cut the middle out and then put some washi tape through it. I'll probably do a bit more than that actually. Oh, look at that. I've got some Stampin' Up washi tape. How appropriate is that? Yeah, you see, I wouldn't like to say which was my favourite green because then one would get upset. And it all depends who I'm seeing them with, you know? It's a bit like people, really. You know, like some people you get on with. Like, you get on with all people when they're on their own. Like colours, really. You get on with them all. And then, you know, when some friends meet up with other friends, some of them just turn a bit silly. So you prefer them to see them with other friends. Or some friends don't get on, do they? So you don't have them in the same room together. That's the same as colours, isn't it? I just never thought about it that way before. Friends are like colours. Colours are like friends. Ooh, I'm liking this yellow. You hate turning a bit silly, do you, Linda? Why is that? I think it's fun when people are silly. All depends who I'm with, you see. Depends how silly I get. Right, so I've done that. And I really want to do some Old Olive in here now because I want the flowers to be yellow. So I've got to remember to leave space for the flowers because the yellow is lighter. So I don't want to overpower it too much. Lovely green. Very nice. Oh, I haven't used this one. Actually, I might just stamp a few little yellow flowers in first. Okay. Oh, this is so satisfying. So relaxing. Okay, let's get this yellow in. Okay, let's take that off. Oh, good. God, it's relaxing to watch. Okay, so let's get these speckles on. This is probably my most used stamp out of that stamp set. Oh, what about cherished friend? Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's a very sweet compliment. Now, I love doing this technique with what's the word? Sentiments, because I find that sometimes sentiment stamps get neglected a little bit, especially when they're mixed in with, you know, a floral stamp like this. And so this is a great way of making sure that you get use out of it. Now, I've regretted slightly stamping that there because I'm going to have to tuck that butterfly right in there so that they don't clash. But I think we can do it. Yeah, there we go, just about. Oh, that's super pretty. There we go. Lovely colour scheme. Thank you for that one, Janice. Right, now I can come on to the green, yellow and purple. So I'll just pop Daffodil Delight away and Old Olive. And we've got So Saffron now. So I think I'll do the background in So Saffron and Pear Pizzazz. So this is going to be very similar to what you've just seen, but on a kind of more subtle pastel scale. Actually, So Saffron seems to have a slightly more pinky tinge to it. Ever so slight though. got a little bit of a splodge there, but I think once the stamps go on, it's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's the green and yellow. So let's just compare it already. And it's it looks a bit dark, but it will calm down, I promise. Right, let's get my mask in, which, there we go, there it is. I don't know what, I'm going to push this up a little bit further. Or actually, I'll push it up further this way, because I haven't done that yet. And just going to see, quick look for that stamp that I'm missing. I wonder if it's just stuck to something. I did have my big shot on my desk earlier, so I'll just check that to see if it's attached to it. Nope. So bizarre. I was playing with it the other day. Oh well. I'll just have to get on with stamping for now. Okay, so this time I'm actually going to use this one to stamp the lighter foliage with, because I haven't had a go doing that yet. So we're going to do this in the So Saffron. Again, it will dry lighter. Okay. And this longer one. Be nice to have that draping. What's that, Melanie? Back now. Gail says the stamped images and colours are pretty on your circle piece. Yeah, they're starting to get darker and darker the more I'm stamping though. So remember, just because this leaf is long, it doesn't mean you have to use all of it. Okay, you can sort of tuck it in so that, you know, nobody needs to know actually how long that stamp is. And like with this one, you know, I've just used it so that you see the 2 leaves, so you don't have to use it where you use all 3. Hi Sheila. Okay, right, now let's bring in the purple. It's going to be fun. They are, aren't they, Gail? I always love yellow and green and purple together. Purple and green together always make me happy. I have all my tools out on my floor. Oh, why is that, Sheila? What are you fixing? Yeah, these little flowers just make it, don't they now? Okay, I'm going to stop because I could very easily overdo it, and I don't want to do that. So let's add the magic. Do it in purple. Or should I do it in green? Do the butterfly in purple. I'm going to do it in green. Trying to organise. Oh, I see. You're having a sort out, not a. I thought you're almost implying like you've got a broken pipe or something that you had to fix by saying you've got your tools out. So I'm hoping that after seeing this video, if you are what I would term a beginner stamper or someone who's just starting in this stamping adventure and you haven't got lots and lots and lots of product just yet, you know, and you're thinking about purchasing and you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, this technique I hope just shows you that by having, you know, 3 ink colours, some card, 1 stamp set, possibly 2 or 3 at a push. So lovely you, and I mean butterfly wishes if you really want the butterfly, but if you want the speckle one, then choose a stamp set that has speckles in it, and some sponges, you know, and then if you want to get the brushes, you know, you can do, but those are available via other companies. But if you want to buy the Stampin' Up products, just head to artfulstampin.co.uk or just hit the link button below. It goes directly to my online shop. And if you shop with me and use the host code, so do go to artfulstampin.co.uk to get the host code. If you forget, don't worry, I can add it later, but just let me know that, well, I'll see that you place an order. I can add it later on, and I send you a gift. I send you out a handmade card from me, plus a voucher that you can accumulate the vouchers if you want to, and do a big spend if you want, you know, once you have accumulated a few, and then treat yourself basically. Okay, so we've done some of the other ones. What about, oh, love is what makes us family. Now that's an interesting one because you've got a script there, then writing, then script. So it was quite a long one as well. So let's see where we can fit this. Yeah, whenever you go to choose stamp sets or you're starting out, do check out a good speckles stamp because it can make all the difference to your stamping. It can hide up silly mistakes or can just make your piece look magical. So it's worth investing in a good speckle. I think this has got to be my favourite. Do you mean Gorgeous Grunge, Gail? Yeah, Gorgeous Grunge retired quite a while ago. Yeah, but I love that stamp set. Yeah, it's fabulous. Okay, so let's set these out. There we go. So this was the one that I did the other night. And then these are the ones that we've had a play with today. So this was Pacific Point and Highland Heather. This was Misty Moonlight with Just Jade. Much more duskier, I would say. You can definitely see kind of the grey overtones or undertones to that colour scheme. Then Daffodil Delight and Old Olive. And then this one is So Saffron, Granny Apple Green and Highland Heather. So that was Gorgeous Grape. Did I say that? Anyway, that was Gorgeous Grape and Pacific Point. So it'd be fun to have a go doing this with, I don't know, like the reds and pinks and, you know. So, but I'll leave that to you guys to have a play with. Now, if you don't have these exact stamp sets, that's fine. Just go find something similar. Forever Fern would be a really nice one to have a play with. So if you're thinking of getting a leafy stamp set, then this technique could so be done with this. In fact, do I have time to have another go? Do I have a piece of card? Oh, look, I just so happen to have a piece of card. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? I'm going to just choose like a pink and a... Oh, I think I might choose a pink and an orange, you know. I'm just going to do it. Let's do it quickly. It's not going to take long, is it? We'll stick to 2 colours. Yes, yes. Right, let's quickly do it. Habitat colours, yeah. Okay. Get you on there. Just pulling some stamps off. This is where I could do with a happy little elf to help me clean. Oh, what am I doing? I meant to use Forever Fern. Right, hold on. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, right, let's get some pink flowers on here now. Right, where's the little long one? There it is. Hi, Jen. You've missed quite a lot, girl. Oh, Julie, basically just choose colours that are close together to start off with. With Stampin' Up colours, you can't go too wrong, to be honest. So don't use too many. Like if you feel that you do struggle with colour schemes, just use 3 to start off with. And be strict with yourself. Don't use more than 3. Or just choose, if you've seen me do something, just copy what I've done. You know, it's absolutely fine. If you see it works, if you've seen someone else do something that works, just copy it. There's no copyright on colour schemes. Vanessa says, I've only got 3 colours. There we go. Go for it, Vanessa. Well, remember you've got 9 shades of those colours. Oh, I wish I'd come up, that had gone a bit darker, but never mind. I remember you telling me which ones you had actually, Vanessa. Oh, words. More than words. There we go. Right, we definitely needed a pinky one in there in the mix, didn't we? So that would be number 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Julie. You came in. Oh, fine, no worries. So this was Pacific Point and Gorgeous Grape, Misty Moonlight and Just Jade, Daffodil Delight and Old Olive, So Saffron, Pear Pizzazz and Highland Heather, and then Magenta Madness and Mango Melody. Okay. Hi, Marsha. I'm just finishing. You like the last one? I think Vanessa, Karen's asking you, Vanessa. Yeah. So, my faves are 1 and 4. Yeah, you like the vibrant ones. Yeah. So, right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And that's been some happy stamping. Go forth and stamp, you guys. And yeah. Hi, Marsha from Montgomery. Nice to see you again. You've been with me before, haven't you? Yeah, the last one's your favourite, that one. Yeah. I just love how everyone has all different, you know, tastes and things. And, you know. Right, I'm going to go and sort my dinner out. I've been playing with my Instant Pot, and I've got this new recipe book, Indian food recipe book, and it's been specially written for using with the Instant Pot. And so my daughter, she doesn't always like the curries I do, but whenever we get a curry from the takeaway, she says, oh, can I have the red one, the tikka masala, which, let's face it, it's not really a curry. Well, it was invented for the Brits. So she's got a recipe of the tikka masala in the book. So I've had it marinating with ginger, garlic, and what else? Yogurt. Well, I use milk kefir, but yeah. And so it's marinating at the moment. Then I've done the sauce, so then it will be cooked together in a minute. So lovely surprising you today. Thank you. How is May? May's doing really well, thank you. Yeah, so she's putting on the oil, vitamin E oil twice a day, or cream, and the redness is going, and she has hardly any pain now. So thank you, Vanessa, and thank you for her card. So if you've got any more questions, ask them now before I go. Oh, Waterfront. Yeah, the speckles were from Waterfront. So I just saw your message. I don't know why I can't see. Oh, there we go. I couldn't see them on here. But you'll try to get some sleep now. It's 2:30. Okay. I'll speak softer. Lully to sleep. Thank you, Crafty Kaza. Lovely to have you with us. I know there's been a few more subscribers recently, so welcome everybody. Please do comment, say hi. If you are inspired to go off and do something using these and you'd like to share it, please head over to Artful Stampin Space. So there's a link in the description below, and it's a Facebook group for people who kind of follow me and have a go and would like to share. So thank you. Yes, everyone says that everyone loves my cup. My friend gave it to me. So. Yeah, she's off to bed. All you Australians and New Zealanders off to bed. Sleep well. Take care. Right. No more questions. Nope. Lovely. Take care. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Caroline. See you soon. Bye, guys.